What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and welcome back to another amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! Day episode. So I'm just going to make this little announcement quick. I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Episodes that I have backed up, so they're probably going to be uploaded pretty rapidly. So there's probably going to, because normally I do one every other couple of days, but you guys are probably going to see 3 back-to-back. So just be aware of that, and because this one right here, even though because I voice over it, if you guys haven't figured that out by now, but this one was pretty much almost a week ago. So this was actually before the YCS that just happened in Indy. So this is the weekend before Indianapolis. Everybody's gonna get ready. So this is gonna be a good one because people are gonna be getting ready for the event, trying to play very hard just to get things started. And of course, you already see I'm playing against Unchained, and of course it already passed up, but hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the thumbs up button for me. I've really been appreciating your guys' help. The reason why my videos are gonna come out kind of rapidly all at the same time is because I started a new job. I'm just trying to get readjusted to this schedule, so just trying to squeeze in editing all these videos and adjusting my body to this new schedule. It's a little rough, but just give me a little bit. I'll be adjusted pretty much by this weekend. So yeah, but anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much all I've got to say. So we've got this episode right here for before YCS. The next one is gonna be the week of, because as you guys know, I didn't get to go to the event, which was pretty much gonna be a fun Yu-Gi-Oh! Day episode because everybody who was there just wasn't really caring and just trying to play decks to have fun. And then, of course, we had the weekend after, which is actually going to be a very crazy Yu-Gi-Oh! Day episode because that's pretty much just going to determine what we need to play in our main deck for the format. But anyway, we're going to continue on to this since you guys are pretty much almost 3 minutes into this video already, and I haven't really said anything about the match. But I just wanted to update you guys, so just stay tuned for more. So hit that notification bell so you know when each of these episodes are going to be up, because they're going to be coming up back to back. I have a new deck profile I'm going to upload for you guys. But anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. Anyway, I'll just get back to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day episode. As you can see, Unchained got to go, gosh, I can't even recall what happened, but it looks like I took a lot of damage. But I actually don't remember winning against Unchained, to be honest. Trying to remember how everything happened in this one. I think I do end up getting Plasma at some point with D-Force. But we'll keep going. See, we got Stratos here. Sorry, I know this one was a very poor way for me to keep over it. But yeah, let's see. There goes a Unicorn, and then we go D-Force searching for Plasma. Fusion Destiny using Neos and Malicious to get DPE. Then we go, let's see here, Malicious Effect, Denier Effect to summon himself. And we actually tribute the Plasma away for Plasma. And fortunately for us, we're able to attack twice. Let's see, we're doing the math here. But crazy enough, Plasma with D-Force, I still lost this match. Because I attacked the first time, and then when I go for the other attack, he uses the trap to special one. And I was like, it's probably better for me just to kill it anyway. But I probably should have just let it go because now the dog came out. And that's pretty much just what's going to lead to my downfall because he's under skill drain. But I'll just cut to the story short. He gets like 4 bodies on field and then he underworld goddesses me. And then I just couldn't do anything. I only had 750 life. So that killed me. So I was very upset that Plasma D-Force didn't win it for me. But, it is what it is. But speaking of which, because of the thumbnail, are we playing D-Force for this format? And I would have to agree with yes. D-Force is going to be a pretty much phenomenal card this format. Now that Rescue Ace won this YCS, everybody's going to be picking it up. Since, this episode's a little bit later, a lot more people are starting to pick up Rescue Ace. Dark Angel's not going to do diddly squat to rescue Ace because they literally play Link Karibo in their deck. So unless you plan on, doing Rivalry and going that route, yeah, sure, I would still do it. But without Rivalry, Dark Angel, for me, Dark Angel's slowly starting to creep his way into the side deck. But as you can see, we actually are playing different cards again. We end shuffle into Spirit of Neos, grabbing our Protection of the Elements. Because for this format, I'm just like, you know what? I'm really getting sick and tired of my opponents going Thrust or Talents, and then they just get a card that just completely blows me away. So, of course, we'll let them use the Talents or Thrust, depending on what kind of effect they use. So if they use Thrust to search for, like, Evenly or something, yeah, we're going to use that Protection of the Elements to, negate that. So that's pretty much why you guys saw me doing that now, because I'm honestly just tired of certain spells and traps just blowing me away. So just getting out the Protection of the Elements just kind of just secures, making sure you just stop what they've got going. As you can see, they go Tour Guide. I didn't really have any response to that because it's special summoning. We still have a Darklaw, I believe. We should be able to make a Darklaw, I think. Can't quite remember. Go Unchained to target the thing. And did I do it or not? I can't recall. Oh, we used DPE to pop his target. That's right. And then he uses the Defecto Rhino to dump. We mass change the DPE away for Darklaw. And then pretty much when we made Darklaw, he was like, yeah, I can't get over the Darklaw. It was just too much. But on to Game 3, I think this one was cut short because I had nothing but... as you can see, the increase was in my hand. He was literally in my hand every game, you guys. Like, I didn't understand. Like, I know I'm going to hear it in the comments, be like, this is why you play 2. Well, then I'm going to see both. That's just my luck. If I see the 1, I see the 1. But if I start playing 2, I guarantee you I'm going to see both. And as you can see, he actually adds the Vanity's Fiend. And that really sucks. So he goes and specials 1 Unchained, brings out another one, Tribute summons it for Vanity's Fiend, and I literally just couldn't do anything. Everything in my hand was a way to special summon a monster. Even if I wanted to get Ferris out, I couldn't because I had to pitch. We literally sent the increase to put it in my spell and trap zone, but we needed to draw it out, and we just didn't have it. So round 1 was a loss, which I usually really hate losing round 1. So even if I go undefeated the rest of it, I'm still going to get a low placement just because of the round 1 loss, which really sucks. But against this opponent, it was like a kind of 60 card pile. I don't think it was 60. I think it was 50. It was like a 50 card pile up of Scareclaw. So it was kind of just Scareclaw with like a bunch of other stuff. So as you can see, there was the adventure package. And the Griffin comes out, which I wasn't so worried about it anymore because he literally linked it off, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. But yeah, we had to use a face down OTS card because neither one of us had tokens. So I mean, I could have just used my field center, but I was like, yeah, that token's not gonna be there very long, I doubt. Let's see. So yeah, it's the guy that shifts everything in defense, and it's so weird because we got to a point where I do make Plasma. So you guys know how if Bagooska is defense on the field and then Plasma comes out, Bagooska's still going to shift Plasma into defense position. But I saw a thing where I was kind of just testing on Master Duel where they had that monster, and I was like, cool, this is a perfect way to test this right now. So I summoned Plasma underneath that because I would feel like he would shift it into defense, right? But Plasma just stayed in attack position. I was like, okay, so what's the difference? If somebody can answer that for me, what is the difference between their effects? Because I would think they're the same, right? Where it would shift it into defense. But I don't know. Because you would think when you slap when you slap Plasma down on the field with a Bagooska, you would think it wouldn't get shifted to defense. But it does. But for some reason, with Tryhard, it doesn't get shifted to defense, which I find kind of strange. But, oh well. So if there's anybody in the comments who thinks they can answer that question for me, I would really appreciate it. But, I mean, that's just how it is. Like, I mean, if judge proves otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going with that. But anyway, he goes for Small World to get a Fenrir, which that was his only card. So I'm like, okay, the Fenrir's not gonna do anything. DPE returns to the field. We just Miracle Fusion, I think, into Rage so we can get our trap, because I never got into it. Because, the Fenrir is underneath Plasma now, so it's not really going to do anything. And then we just pretty much proceed to swing for... I don't think I actually killed him, but he just wasn't able to do anything after that. So, on to Game 2. Starting off with the field spell to get Fenrir. Special Link Fenrir, adding its effect to get a Scareclaw Castura card. I didn't see what it was. We go Terraforming into another field spell. This deck just has so many field spells. I'm just like, he actually Small Worlds the Droll away, and I'm just like, okay. I was like, he either has another Droll and Lockbird in his hand, or he just really needed this Small World search. And then you go into the Link 1, getting the field spell, then the Scareclaw. The Scareclaw's cards are crazy. Like, the fact that you can attack in defense position is, like, nuts. So it's like, not only you keep yourself safe by having everything in defense, you can attack with them in defense as well, which I think is just absolutely bonkers. But as you can see, we had, can you smell what the rock is cooking? We Nibiru'd the field, and I think he just had to pass after I Nibiru'd, I believe. I quite honestly can't remember. Yeah, it was just straight up just pass, and then, we just go for a Vision Hero package here, really hoping he didn't have that other Drolls. That's why we added the Plasma there, just in case, and there was nothing on res, so then we just pretty much just proceeded with our regular combo, because if I'm gonna get Drolled, at least I can search for Plasma to sit on top of. We used DPE to pop the token, and then swung for the amount that we did, and then didn't have enough to kill him again, which I don't know why I just kept playing so short-handed, where maybe I just couldn't get there. I just wasn't quite positive. But anyway, we go Magician's Souls. I can't quite see what it was a Scareclaw because of the glare. And then here comes the Link 1. He makes the Dark Link, but I can't remember what I did to negate. I think I just popped it with DPE on its summon because it's not on summon. And then he gets to search for a Dark. I think he just has to get another Souls because that's like pretty much the only card he's able to get. But he already used Souls this turn, so that's just glued in his hand. And then I think he's just trying to see a monster he can make from his extra deck. And I think that was actually it. So yeah, he just sets the Magician's Souls face down. We get normal summon Stratos to search for a monster, and then we just pretty much proceed to battle to win. Round 3, this one is really fun. I might honestly make this its own video just because of how wacky this game is. It was Slayr control with Numeron stuff. So this was a very, very fun game. Yeah, as you can see, he went first. As you can see, that continuous spell, you cannot see what it is. I don't think from here. But it is a very old continuous spell where both players play with their decks face up. So, very, very strange card. But didn't really quite stop me just because I had a Droplet in my hand. But we pretty much just added the Plasma just to get extra cards in our hand. Just so I can also... I didn't want to get rid of anything in my hand, so we just Dropletted the D-Force away to negate the Slayr. But as if you guys don't know, the reason why it's called Slayr control is because you do everything you can to protect Slayr. Because anything that your opponent summons that has 2,000 or less attack is going to pretty much just automatically be destroyed. So, because let's say I summon Stratos here, it's pretty much just going to be destroyed. I think their effects still go off, maybe, but Slayr makes you lose 2,000 attack, and if their attack reaches 0, the monster gets destroyed. So I'm pretty sure that's how Slayr works. But we were able to Droplet, so we were just pretty much just able to just go nuts. And as you guys see, Crosskeeper is back in the deck. I cannot remember who in the comments said something about playing Crosskeeper. If they were asking me, like, hey, do you play it? And I was like, no, because I almost forgot it even existed. We were playing Crosskeeper again just for more draw advantage and being able to special summon those heroes out of your hand and get Mass Change just as easy. And to get Spirit and Neos as well, just because getting that counter trap is just going to be so good. But pretty much due to the Slayr being, dropleted, it was pretty much just a vanilla monster at this point with only like 1,000 attack. So we were able to swing. And sadly enough, this game too just cut short because he just absolutely bricked. But the reason why I still want to make this like a video all in itself is just because the commentary and everything was just absolutely hilarious. So let me know if you guys want to see the full game in the comment section below. But yeah, he bricked because he was going to go first. And yeah, he had absolutely nothing, as you can see. And then on to round 4, it was crazy enough. This game was actually freaking nuts. It's Chimera Runick. And I think the only synergy, the deck synergizes with itself very, very well. The only problem is the battle phase part. It has a very hard time killing. But I'm actually cutting this match short because game 1 took forever. It was like pretty much almost our whole thing. It was like a 30-minute game. But it was like a very long grind just for me to sit on DPE a lot, just popping back and forth. And we were just pretty much just grinding the whole time. But with him having the Runick cards, I lost round 1. I lost game 1 to just decking out. And even though I'd fought so hard to come back from just all the Runick stuff, it was just so bad. And I was like, damn it. Like, I hate that I lost from decking out, but that's just what happened. But this game too, however, we just managed to have a comeback here because we had to go quick because we were like under like 10 minutes at this point. So we have the Dark Angel on the side. We go for Mass Change to make Darklaw to have stuff banished. And then we popped the guy as well, and that was just pretty much it with a deck full of spell cards. Trying to play this match at rocket speed because we were like under like 3 minutes, I believe. Goes for a Chimera fusion. We actually DD Crow the fusions just so we can't reoccur that. Goes for the Runick monster to be able to gain 1,000 life. For some reason, I should have just made Dystopia burn for 11, but we decided to go for battle anyway. We go Crosskeeper, specialing Neos out of the hand, Fusion Destining into DPE, and we were actually able to swing up for enough damage. So that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.